Alright peeps, welcome back to another World of Tanks video. Today, we are watching me playing in the Type 64. You're probably thinking, Obi, why have you got yet another premium tank? Don't worry, it's fine, I did not spend monies, I got this for free on the tank rewards. It was the most recent tank rewards as of recording. And you could pick between a TOG, a Type 64, and an SU-100Y. And this was my first ever battle in the tank. And my crew is just the 100% crew you get with the tank. No Sixth Sense, no camo, nothing like that. Just basic tonk with some equipment and a derp at the wheel. Or at the... tanks don't have wheels. You know what I mean. The phrases. Now, this, in case you don't know, is one of the best tanks in the game. Just full stop, really. It's got an amazing gun, it's got good mobility, it's a light tank, you can hide, you can do damage, you can spot, you can do everything pretty much. It's even got 390 meters base view range, which for a tier 6 light is monstrous. Let's get real. Like, look, this with the basic crew, with optics, I've got nearly max view range already. Like, yeah. I think there are tier 9 lights that only have 390, so it's a thing. And we are currently on, what is this, Fisherman's Bay, and it's all tier 6 to arty. As you can see, 4 lights are already dead, which is unsurprising. And you're probably thinking, okay, first battle, new tank, really good tank. What's this battle all about? Well, it's quite a slow start, and not much happens for quite a lot of the battle, but I'm not going to spoil the end, I'm not going to spoil the score, but I did pretty well, and that's why I'm making a video on it. So it's at this point that I realise and remember that I don't have Sixth Sense. And as you can see, I look behind me, because the arty shoots there, making me think, I was probably spotted. Now here, this is how, well, okay. I'm gonna, I guess, give some pointers for how to play light tanks in this battle. I'm not really the kind of person to completely explain everything that I'm doing and why I'm doing it, but right there, I wait until he's a one-shot before even risking taking any damage. As a light tank, you have some of the fewest hit points in the game, apart from artillery and tank destroyers, and you have no armor, unless you're playing a Russian light tank. So, not taking damage is equal to having infinite armor, right? Because either way, you wouldn't take damage. And if you don't take damage, you live longer, you get to do more, and thus your score and win rate and everything along those lines will go up, which is what you want. So as you can see, I'm playing quite cautiously, and I spot the artillery, and he just fired, so I know even if I am spotted, I can just eat him for breakfast, lunch, dinner, supper, brunch, and midnight snack. Also, in case you're wondering about certain things, this was recorded, or this battle was played, when the general chat was reintroduced for a week. As you can see, the people are talking in the general chat from the enemy team and from our team, well, including me. And also, this is after 1.9 hits, so we've got more hit points, and like the Cromwell has 840 and so forth, which is, didn't the Cromwell used to have about 650, something like that? So yeah, it's pretty nice. Now, here I'm just kind of playing it safe, chilling and waiting to see what's going to happen, because I don't want to die, and as you can see, the enemies are in our base, because, I'm just going to pause real quick, we don't know what's in here, and there are bushes, and this is the high ground, so if I go down there could be anyone in the bushes, there's arty, I could be dead instantly, there could even still be people up here, which I doubt, but there still could be, and I just didn't want to rush in foolishly, and I'm glad I didn't, because the enemy started capping. Now, you'll notice we've got a cluster of people down at G2, and I know, from experience, that those people do not have engines and will not react to the fact that we're about to lose to people being in our cap circle. So I'm moving with the power of mobility. This is why I love light tanks, because you can just move from one side of the map to the other in the later part of the game and do everything you need to do. And I take a crossfire position that will still let me spot the cap, but they've already been spotted in the cap, but it will let me shoot them while staying mostly hull down. And also, just out of their view range, so I probably don't get spotted here, but of course, I don't know if I'm spotted or not, but because they're not turning towards me, I'm pretty sure that they're not. You'll notice I go for damage rather than the kill. Although, the kill would have probably been a good XP multiplier, but it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I get one shot into the Type 64 as well. He moves and reacts and hides behind the rock. And at this point, we're winning by 4 tanks. And there's a Cheeto. Also, who needs to aim? Just yell Russia like skill. See, look, the aim shot missed. But that one hit. And then I go for one blind shot. And then I decide to move up to spot because we're winning now by, what is that, 5 tanks? Am I mathsing right? Yes. No. 3. It went from, it went the opposite way that I thought it did. Ignore my inability to brain. It is currently morning. I mean, late morning, but tired brained up is tired brained up. And as you can see here, I'm just sat in the bush waiting for the Cheeto to get spotted. While keeping an eye on the 87. Not playing too aggressively, and there he is. First shot misses, and now I'm almost certain I'm spotted. As you can see, he turns towards me, so I know I am. And here, it's just a simple matter of playing peekaboo. I reload while behind the rock, and then I poke forward and then I shoot. And then I do that over and over, and then the arty hits me, and I pay attention to where he was, which was A9, so we know where the arty is. Also, the general chat is general chat, so, yeah. There's the Cheeto again, he just killed our VK. And then the arty hit him, and now he's a one-shot for me, so I decide to go in and be aggressive. I miss the first shot, and then I think he hits me. No, Artie hits me, he hits me, but I finish him off while stunned. And then, the best bit of the battle. I've run out of standard rounds, but I have high explosive, and I type to the enemy team, I'm coming for you, Artie. Oh, it's going to be yummy to eat an Artie for, I don't know. Before it was every kind of meal, how about this time it's not even meal? Let's have it be I'm eating him for potato, or for banana, or I don't know. He's a potato banana and he's going to be eaten. At least that's what he's viewed as to me. Also, I immediately forget I have high explosive loaded and I just blat it into the wall. Luckily, he's not looking at me. 1 for the team, he kills the FV, and 2 for the team, and he's dead. I have apparently some space armor on my ass right now, which is very handy and is not weighing me down at all. Is that... what is that even? Is that some part of a fountain? Is that a concrete parasol? What is that? I don't know. Either way, it's coming with us for a ride. We patch up our radio operator. And now it's just the final Crusader. You'll notice along the way here I've picked up 4 kills, 2.3,000 damage, and 1.1,000 assistance damage. So, for a first battle with no Sixth Sense and, you know, in a nice tank, this is going quite well. And unless somehow these 4 people manage to die to 1 Crusader, which is doubtful, even with World of Tanks players, it's also a victory. That's nice. Anyway, we're just going full tilt here towards the Centurion. No, it's not a Centurion. One day he... actually, no, he won't. This is another interesting thing. That tank is now a light tank that leads towards the British Lights, not a medium tank. A tier 5, leading towards the British medium. So no, he will never grow up to be a Centurion, because... 1.9. But yeah, for some reason my brain went from Crusader to Centurion. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm being way too passive here, and I decide quite quickly to be more aggressive, and I miss the first shot. And then I hit the second shot, and then he moves, and then I'm just like... and I yell all the war trumpets. That didn't make any sense, and then we just, you know... we just go full full YOLO mode towards him, and boom, 47 damage kill because someone else shot him pretty much at exactly the same point, and we finished off with 2.6 thousand damage, 1.3 thousand assistance damage, and 5 kills right here. Tier 6, first battle, light tank, amazingness, and I salute at the end for a nice picture. And now all we need to do is check out the post-game stats. See you in a second. Alright, so as you can see, I just aced the Type 64 in the very first battle I played in the tank, and we had some blind damage and blind assistance damage as well. So we ended up actually with about 2.9 thousand if we rounded up damage, and 1.666, which I approve of, assistance. Ace, tons of billions of medals, high caliber, and Pascucci's for killing both the artillery. We came first on experience and first on damage with our 5 kills as well. Also shout out to Cromwell, he messaged me afterwards and said GG, because he also did quite well. He was the 3-marked Cromwell actually, I didn't mention that in the actual replay of the replay? The recording of the replay, yes, that bit. We fired 37 shots, 26 of them actually did anything. What else to note? Made 70,000 credits profit. We travelled 1 billion miles. And we got a decent amount of XP as well because of, like, boosts. Lots of boosts and bonuses. And yeah. That was the battle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did manage to go ahead and hit the like button down below, let me know if you want to see more content like this. Comment if you wish, subscribe if you have not already. Let me know your opinions on the Type 64 if you've got one, whether you got one from Tank Rewards. If you like it, because I certainly do. And I will see you all in the next episode of whatever I decide to do. Or video, whatever I decide to do, because these videos aren't technically episodes, they're just videos. Well, you know. Words in the brain. Tally-ho!